I felt really tremendous when I got a chance to be part of this training. It was first in a Wipro, going to get some trainings or a level like this. So it was really good.
I actually wrote this exam to get into Wipro Digital. I was interested in Wipro Digital. I wanted to know what new technologies, like it is first created. I wanted to know what different new things are there in it. I wanted to know it. Like I was interested, so I got into it.
I was told that I'll be learning a lot of new languages, so I was very excited to learn them. So I was feeling very happy and excited.
It was actually very great because I was looking forward for such a opportunity because if we want to develop our career in full stack development as a software engineer, these type of trainings are very essential.
I was very happy at this. I mean, as soon as I got a news that I was a part of Wipro Digital, I was very happy because on my first attempt I failed, and the second attempt I was able to succeed. So I was very happy.
Actually, this is not the traditional world. First time I came to know that actually they are conducting one exam. You have to pass one exam to get into this training. So I'm really surprised to know that what kind of training it would be.
The feeling was brilliant. It was exhilarating. I had been working since past 4 years on technologies, but pretty old. This was a gateway to work on something really new, cool and exciting technologies.
I felt really good and actually wanted to be part of it, so I took the exam, and when I heard that I cleared, I was very happy to be part of this.
At first I couldn't believe myself when I knew that I cleared the Digiton challenge conducted by the Wipro. I knew that something great was coming ahead, but I never knew it would be this great.
My expectation was that I will learn the mean stack and the full stack programming, and will get the necessary skills in those latest technologies which will help me in progressing my career and in building some real projects and real stuff.
The first thing that attracted me was the technology we're going to learn here. The all latest technology that is in real trend in the market right now.
I was expecting to learn new technologies. I wanted to know what is the difference between the usual training which we receive and what is different in this case.
When we go to development in the projects, we can actually use the knowledge that we have gathered here into the final projects there.
Before entering into this StackRoute, I used to write only small snippets of codes and hardly a small programs, and that doesn't make you a programmer there. So what StackRoute taught me was to how actually do you become a programmer.
I was just thinking like in other traditional training it would be like the same, like classroom trainings. The mentor would be coming, the teacher would be coming and taking the classroom sessions only. But when I came here, I came to know that it is completely the practical session.
I had expectations on working on latest technologies, but here they do not just teach you, they inject a very bad habit to go and explore yourself. They inject you high amount of confidence that you are the go-getter, you could solve anything.
It is more like a discipline of learning rather than just mugging through all the technology stacks.
My expectations were to learn new technologies and to work on projects.
It has a right mixture of theory and practical stuff, but the more focus was on creating something which we can proud of.
We had to learn new technologies, and along with that we had to work on our projects as well. So it was little tiring, but I think if we worked hard on it, and I think we pulled off.
Here it is more of a discipline, as in you have to code like this, you have to code like that. If you don't code like this, it won't be nice. So we learn the discipline of programming, which I don't think exists in any other form of courses.
I confidently say that I have built something really great. The first day we came here, the Satish told us that you should build something you should be really proud of. And I can confidently say that we have really built something really great and really tremendous.
You cannot wait to learn everything and then go into a project. Once you learn it, we have to know how to apply it in a practical sense. It gives us a new experience.
I have published a plugin for Atom, and I learned a lot of new languages which are going on, which are adapted like every day by a lot of big companies, which are evolving right now.
Other training programs don't give much exposure to practical knowledge. They are the typical teacher-student type of experience, which is not very different from what we get in colleges. So StackRoute is different in the sense that it gives a real practical experience. We get to build a layered product.
It's a process of rectification and like letting us know what our mistakes are. So it was fine. Although it's little frustrating at the moment, but at the end when I got the result, I was very happy with it.
These guys are making you completely self-learner. It is completely different from the traditional one where all they are explaining every syntaxes, etc. everything. No, never. They are giving you some tutorials. You have to learn from those tutorials, get whatever you want, apply all those things into your product.
Here, I would not call this a training, rather I would term it as a journey, and 3 months are just the starting period of it, and you could just expand on the learnings of the 3 months to approx your whole career.
Here, as I learned, I worked on creating a web page and creating a page for myself. So it was really a very defining moment when I actually created a website to be able to show to everybody.
It really gives you a very good experience of an overall product development right from scratch to end.
It's a great place to learn. The environment here is really very nice. You will feel like you've been working in some startup.
Any project is given, like we have a clear idea of what we have to do and how to apply it.
I couldn't believe myself when I'm reminiscing that I learned this many technologies in a very short time.
It was challenging, but we came to know that learning a new language is not a tough thing. We used to think that it takes 20-30 days, won't be enough, but now we came to know that 1 week is sufficient to learn a language.
If you want to build your career in software engineer, then if you love your programming, then the challenge which you get here, you will be very enjoyable.
They are actually making you self-learner. Awesome experience.
I did a lot of things which had to do with the most upcoming technologies. Now the IoT thing which is now emerging now, it will help me to go through that. It's basically a gateway to your IoT.
I was able to work as well as have a lot of fun in StackRoute.
Coding standards, like following the coding standards and maintaining a clean code, that's one thing which I never bothered about before, but it is really useful, and when we do big projects it really helps us.
Once you have built a real product, the confidence comes ingrown in you that whatever problem is thrown at me, I can be very capable of doing that. So in this sense, StackRoute is very beneficial.
We are using here JavaScript to develop an application, a single language that does everything. It's completely amazing.
Rather than just focusing on the programming side, we've also learned a lot of ways to problem solve, improving our technical skills and problem solving capabilities, which is what is necessary in, I feel, which is what is necessary in today's technology world.
I had the opportunity to learn technologies which would enable me to get on the time and the track.
I would tell them that I learned new technologies as well as created my own project where I can actually show people that I did this.
To learn from what we have, like we can't, sometimes we may not have all the things, all the material which are required to learn them. So we have to learn from the code which someone else wrote or something else which you found somewhere. So learning from less resources also we learned here.
Currently I'm very confident that if at all a situation comes to develop an application or something with my own, I can handle it.
The best practice should be that don't be afraid of your mistakes, just learn from them. It will be hard in the beginning, but as you progress, it will be fun and you will enjoy the training.
I'm an experienced full stack web developer. Within 3 months of his experience,
I just learned how to think in a programmer's perspective and a user's perspective over here, rather than just programming according to our own will.
Here they make you feel you're always developing the product for the real world and millions of people are going to use it. Now this makes your product really high quality.
He should have a complete idea over everything so that he can integrate it together perfectly.
Nowadays, full stack programmer is very essential.
After completing this training, I mean, the manager has the choice, he can fit you in any cycle of the product.
Full stack programmer could be treated as a plug and play. You plug him in UI development, he'll work there. You plug him in the web development, he'll work there. You plug him anywhere.
The role of a full stack programmer is to know right from first to the end for complete problem solving.
he should be able to create the UI as well as handle all the database and backend stuff.
We got to know how to build an app from scratch individually.
I learnt a lot of new languages, and I learnt how to write code which is acceptable by the community.
In starting, no, but just within 3 months, I have 100% confidence of saying yes, I could develop and deploy anything.
Well, that's what they said. They will be building a product on our own, but I didn't think it would be this much.
I would say that I am now more confident in coding anything that has been given across, and also that I'll be able to learn any other new language hereafter and apply the same practices I've been doing here.
In these days, I woke up at night just to code, and it was fun, not because I have to do work, but I want to do it.
If someone comes to me with a design question or a design something or a query, I can implement it within some 2 months, or that's what I have learned here.
If we stuck somewhere, these mentors are there. They actually show the technical things, so why and how they explain. This is the best thing basically.
The discipline of programming and the way in which the approach was dealt I think this is really good value add for me.
You really get to know what it is like to develop a product that would be tomorrow in somebody's handheld devices.
There are sometimes we have to do certain things in time constraint, so I'm able to even work in under pressure kind of situations.
And definitely I'll recommend StackRoute. Yeah, they have to get to know how the things work here, and it will develop them a great deal in their future.
Yeah, I will definitely recommend StackRoute as it gives you the necessary confidence.
Yes, definitely I would like to recommend StackRoute to my batchmates, as it is a great opportunity to enhance your career as you move along.
Yeah, definitely I recommend StackRoute.
Yeah, definitely I will recommend StackRoute.
I would surely recommend StackRoute to everyone.
I already told my many friends to join the StackRoute. I already told them, guys, you will feel a new kind of training experience.
I'll tell them, if you want a renaissance in your career, just go for it.
Sure, I even now keep telling my friends that they should have come with me.
I would recommend StackRoute because of its holistic approach to learning programming and its problem-solving techniques.
I think it's been amazing. Many other things which were ideas at an initial stage, it's very nice to see them pan out the way they did. I think the people have been exceptional, right? And the results which we have seen are great. So at the end of 3 months now, we've got 3 awesome products. We've been showing it around to some of the key stakeholders, and they all see tremendous value in what's created so far. Both in terms of the commercial value of the products itself, as well as the way in which people have actually put things together. We also started off with a lot of certain goals which were quite high in terms of what we want to do at StackRoute. Many of them have panned out exactly the way we thought they would and produced excellent results. For instance, one of the things which we didn't want to do at StackRoute was ever do a session which has PowerPoint inside it, right? And that's something which we pulled out. I think in 3 months' time, we didn't do even one session which had any PowerPoint inside it. So we've been true to what we started. The other thing which we wanted to do is that we said that if you have to be great programmers, you have to write great programs, and if you have to write great programs, you need awesome products to work on. And that was the heart of our entire methodology, right? So make this into as much of a space where products are built as possible. And we were confident that we would actually build really good stuff, and that's essentially what's happened over the last 3 months in which people have been here. So it's been a fantastic experience. It's always been great to work with bright minds, and some very new ideas emerged as part of what we were doing, and that kind of adds to the enjoyment. And that's what makes someone like me look forward to being here on a daily basis.